Real Country 1430 AM and 107.3 FM WRDN. I'm Brian Winnekins. We are at World Dairy Expo. Thank you to our Expo sponsors, including Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin, AMPI, Compeer Financial, Annabis Silo, Osseo Plastics, Synergy Co-op, Wisconsin Farmers Union, Alcivia Co-op, UtterTech, and the Animal Wellness Center, Buffalo Valley. Joining us right now, our state FFA president, Ben Styer, joins us. FFA was here at Expo on Tuesday, and Ben, this was kind of a pretty important day for FFA members, a big event going on. Tell us about that.
Yes, today is FFA Day at Expo, so members from all over the state are here at World Dairy Expo, going to workshops, participating in an FFA dairy judging contest, just having fun, networking, and meeting people at Expo, and our state officer team was happy to be here and meet those members too.
As a state officer, you can't do the dairy judging. Are you upset about that, or you're like, nah, I can take some time off?
I'm perfectly all right with that. I've done enough judging in my day that it's okay to be on the sidelines once in a while.
For that dairy judging, explain what the members were doing during that competition.
So today the members judged 4 classes of cows, or 2 classes of cows, 2 classes of heifers, and then they also answered some questions about the cows. And so a little modified from a traditional contest. They didn't have to give oral reasons or anything like that, but a smaller contest to give them some experience judging at least.
Talking with Ben Styer, he's the Wisconsin FFA president. So tell us how your year's been going so far.
The year has been going wonderfully. Very busy, as can probably be imagined, but so much fun. We're currently doing our fall leadership workshops, which is one of our first times really interacting with members and getting out in schools. We had our first workshop last night in Marshall, and more this week and in the next 2 weeks following this. But so far this year, we've had a lot of training, working with workshop presenters from national FFA facilitators, and also working with our state executive director, Mrs. Zimmerman. And we've also been able to work at the Wisconsin State Fair and have a lot of really neat experiences. So the year's been going by very fast, but a lot of fun and something that the entire team is really grateful we've been able to do.
Tell us about the workshops. What happens at these?
So we are doing our fall leadership workshops. With these, there's 3 rounds of workshops. Our first round is about officer positions. So you or the members would go to a specific workshop about their officer position, and you don't have to be a chapter officer to come to these. There's other workshops for members that focus on different areas of FFA. And then there's 2 more rounds of workshops relating to other things within FFA, whether that is working on time management, goal setting, things like that help with our leadership skills. And we also have opening and closing sessions, kind of fun traditions, some dancing. So members have a lot of fun, and it's been great to be back with them again.
Now, the workshops, you're going to be doing these throughout the state of Wisconsin over the next few weeks?
Yes, we do 10 workshops all throughout the state, so that most of them are fairly close to one chapter. So no matter where it is, a chapter should be able to make it to one of them.
Also, just around the corner is National Convention. What's Wisconsin FFA and the officer staff doing to get ready for that?
Yes, National Convention is quickly approaching. We are working some on delegate business, looking at the committees that have been decided upon, and starting to prepare testimonies for those committees and work on the business for National Convention. We have also selected national delegates who will accompany the state officer team as we represent Wisconsin at that National Convention. And we're just getting ready other things, looking at our schedule, thinking about how the process will work logistically, but super excited to be back in person in Indianapolis for our national convention.
Talking with Ben Styer. He's the Wisconsin FFA president. Had a chance to talk with Ben during World Dairy Expo. So for national convention, do you know approximately how many Wisconsin chapters have at least let the state know if they're going, or is that something you kind of just find out at convention?
Right. I have no idea how many will be going. Talking to members that we've talked to so far and encountered, it seems like a fair number of them will be attending. I know traditionally the National Convention has roughly 60,000 members, guests, and advisors, and I think National FFA is anticipating numbers will be down slightly, but really I have no idea where registration numbers are at until we're down there.
Again, talking with Ben Styer, our state FFA president. Well, your year's going by pretty quick. What are your future plans?
Well, after this year is done, which hopefully doesn't happen for a little while yet, I have quite a few months left in this position. But when the year is over, I will be resuming school at the University of Minnesota. I'll be a sophomore up there next fall for animal science with my major. And then eventually I'd like to come back to my family's dairy farm, maybe work somewhere else in the industry for a few years to gain some outside experience. But the end goal would be to return to the farm.
There's no national officer thinking.
I don't know. There is more thought on that yet to come. That's a whole nother ball game, and I don't know if I could do that.
Just saying, you know. I mean, have you thought about it?
I've considered. It's something that I don't know if I would seriously think I would be the right person for the job. I think that national office is a different ball game than state office, but something that I should consider more and look into more to see if it's something that I think I could be a good fit for.
How do you think it's different?
I think national office is a little different because you're on the national level. You're away from home a lot more than maybe a state officer position, and you're always the face of FFA. And granted, we are too at the state level here, but that's another level where you're representing so many, and I feel like maybe I have different areas I need to work on in order to be up to par with that level.
I will tell you, as past president of the National Association of Farm Broadcasting, one of the things that I had to do was speak in front of everyone attending at the Cattlemen's Association National Convention or Commodity Classic. And yes, the very first time walking out there, it's like, okay, I'm in a 12 by 12 room normally every morning by myself. This room's a lot bigger, and who the heck are all you people? But I think you could, Ben, I think you could do it. I really do. I think it's something that, if anything, when I was NAFB, the travel was pretty neat. I did learn a lot by being on that national type of scale, and that is something that, yes, you'd have to take another year off school, but there might be. I mean, have you considered the possibility of look at some of the opportunities that national office might provide?
Right. There's no doubt there's plenty of opportunities through FFA, whether that be more officer positions in the future or working with alumni or things of that nature. So things I've considered. I don't know, maybe at the end of this year I'll be ready to be a student and to move forward with career goals and such of that nature. We'll see where I'm feeling at the end of the year for now.
So in other words, all the Wisconsin members just have to do the draft Styer for national office routine, right?
I don't know about that.
That is Ben Styer. He is our state FFA president, and he was here at World Dairy Expo on Tuesday. From World Dairy Expo, I'm Brian Winnikins for WRDN.